Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Littering vehicles are on their way. Fuel truck is in position.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How are you? Hopefully, all is well. Hopefully, you had. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Hopefully, you had a great weekend, even though I saw you Sunday. I think. Days have blurred. But yeah, hopefully, at least your Monday was well. Your Tuesday's even better. Welcome, welcome. Should be actual great, a really fun show for anybody who does show up. Um, we're going from, where are we? Cartagena to Bogotá, which is high elevation. That's going to be pretty cool. And then down to, or excuse me, back up to Santa Marta. So should be a really cool flight. I made it morning in the sim. I was like, it seemed kind of like a morning flight, right? Like if you're a pilot, right? You get a early jump on the day. So yeah, that's the plan. Other than that, hopefully we'll just catch up, hang out. You know, we got, I think it's an hour 10 hour 20 minutes each leg, so have a little bit to hang out, catch up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We got a cool Encanto livery, and make sure the controller's on. Yeah, look at that thing, looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'm super excited how this will work out. This airport, and actually all of them are payware. I've had them for years, like I don't know why. I bought them from this is when I got suckered in by the sim market, actually. Or no, marketplace, sorry. The marketplace. So I bought all these sceneries on a marketplace because I didn't know, about the other ones, like how Microsoft worked. So I was like, we better use them. So here they are. Pretty cool approach. I've never flown in here, which we ought to try it sometime. Looks kind of cool coming from either direction. Looks super cool. But yeah, so we'll just say we'll have to make a date to come back here for sure. But today we're gonna fly out. Jared, what's up, man? We ain't talking about Bruno. What's up, Jared? How are you? Steven, what's up, man? Tyler's here. How are you? Porter, salute to you. How are you guys? Welcome aboard. Hopefully you gentlemen are doing a-okay this evening. Yeah, we'll let them do some boarding stuff. And actually, real quick, I have to read this email that just came through. So give me one. So dear. What the heck? No, I'm not reading all that. That's a book and a half. It came from the head of Lyft. So I was like, ooh, if he's sending an email out at 8 o'clock at night, it's probably reasonably important. But I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. But I'm not reading a book and a half at this hour. So I'll get to it. Callie, what's up? How are you? How are you? Who here? Here's my question to you. Who here uses the new annotation feature from Navigraph? Who here uses it? Who here had no idea it was a thing? And if you've not used it, check it out. If you have used it, what do you think about it? I think it's a great feature. I definitely think it needs a little bit of work. But it's new, so like it's not like, oh, it's been out and it sucks. Like, it's new, but I definitely think it just needs a little bit more fine tuning. But other than that, I think it's great for anybody who uses an iPad or something like that for simming. Helps a lot. What the heck is this noise? I hear like a... Huh. I was gonna say, I heard like a second second voice or something. Maybe it's my kids, or maybe I'm just hearing things. There, and there. Cool. There we go. Make sure the flight plan is in. Yes. Good. Boarding requested. I believe. Yeah, this is a walk-in, I hope. Hopefully they don't bring a bus. I hate when they do that. It's like, clearly here's the terminal, and then next thing you know, a bus comes rolling up. Why? So we'll keep an eye out the front window, see what shows up. Either they're walking out or they're bussing out. One of the two. That's good. This. Ground control can come on. Nav light as well. There. What else do we need? You on. Get them seatbelts on. And fuel pumps. Just get those on and ready to go. Airplane is boarding, so we'll jump down here. And one of those. Fires, what's up, man? How are you? Hopefully all is well. Anybody coming out this way? No. Yes, they're walking on the roof. Okay. Well, at least they're walking. Like, I'll give them that. They are walking. We are Avianca. I think it's 20-something. 20-something. 2117 AVA. Right? Yes, 2117. Insert. Cost index is 8? Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's at least do 10. 8 will get us there tomorrow. That's ruthless. Chilling like always. 1 month till the air show. Nice. Very nice. 370. We're getting up there. Cool. So we'll use that. If we jump over to flight init. No, sorry, flight plan. We can use Greg. How are you? Salute to you. How are you? Average Colombian behavior. Yes, exactly. Right? Like that. Where are we going off of? Runway 1, and it's a different word. This one. 2 Alpha. Yes. Cool. Perfect. We got that, and then we go to Ugalu. Sure. Ugalu. Can I DM you something? Sure. As long as it ain't crazy. I don't want to see your feet. Wonderful. It's got us going on 1-4. Darn it. Because there's actually a really cool... We'll check the weather. Because when I looked earlier, meaning about a half hour or 45 minutes ago, the weather wasn't that bad to the point where if we really wanted to go off of 1432, we could. So let's see, my flights here, arrival, view the METAR, 2300s. We can do it. Yeah, I'm 07. 070 at 7. Why not? Why not? Cool. So we'll plan that. It'll be RMP whiskey. So we're gonna use this cool little approach. Nope. 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 D-Champ, what's going on, bro? Hey, tomorrow's the day, bro. Tomorrow's the day. Feet are prohibited. Yes, yes. I don't want to see your feet. What do we got? Welcome. It's not even welcome back. It's not welcome back. It's welcome home. I appreciate you, and you are my guy. Tomorrow, guys, if you didn't know, tomorrow's the D-Champ's is his check ride. So, you know, make sure you send some good vibes to him tonight. I'm sure he's got the check ride bubbles, but you've got it, bro. You've got it. What did I say it was? Whiskey. RMP whiskey for 3-2. Yankee. Nope. 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 Yep. This one. So we'll come wrapping around this mountain. I did this one time. When? The other week. About 2 weeks ago. That's why I was like, oh, I gotta fly here more often. Jumpseat, what's up, my guy? How are you? And I actually almost stalled. literally, it was not me. You know, I was in the Airbus, managed, you know, auto throttle on, all that good stuff. Airplane almost stalled. Yeah, yeah, I couldn't believe it. But anyways, that's our plan, and I don't like the day charts. There we go. Anyways, back to the goods. What do we have? What do we have? The arrival will be, or the approach will be RNP, RNAV whiskey for 3-2 right. We're going to take that off of the something for echo. So we have to look for a for echo. Huh? RNAV whiskey. What? Well, that is the same approach, different letter. Sure. Sure. And we'll take it from, yes, that. Thank you. Insert. There we go. Oh, good. Glad to be here, man. Pleasure to have you, man. Pleasure to have you. Sent you something. Let me take a gander. Yeah, I don't know. Got me, bro. Got me, man. Lovely. And then we'll go down to here. Well, to here, and just make sure that we're actually heading south, because that's what we need. South. Yep. 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 There's the wraparound. There it is. Richard's World. How are you, big guy? Tell me. No, not yet. So I actually got to get into that one. That's another doozy about Lyft at the moment. I'm very upset with them and their leadership at this very moment. We'll hit that, and we'll switch over here and over there. Yeah. So remind me once I get up in the air. If I start now, we'll never get up. So remind me once we get in the air, and I'll tell you. So they've actually pissed me off royally. Cool. We'll just make sure the airplane, yep, getting loaded. Wow, they're already on the last set of bags. We gotta move. We gotta move. We're running behind. Cool. We don't want to keep the ground crew rating. Lovely. Lovely stuff. There is no ATC, so we'll just go up to 370. We'll flop that back to there. We have 7,000. Sure, why not? We'll go there. Other than that, I'll just take a quick little gander at the important stuff, the pilot stuff. Run off one, and then what's our first? Make a left or a right. Sorry, wrap back around, and we just head south. We need to be at Agulu. I don't even know how you say this one. Ugalu. I don't know. Ugalu. Above 10,000 feet. That's really it. Am I going to Expo? Yes. Well, I have every single intention of being there without a shadow of a doubt. But if Lyft wants to screw me royally and say, like, oh, you're working, or I shouldn't say working, but you're training, then no. But right now I am. Hold on, give me 1 second. Who the hell knocked on my door? Oh. Damn, I thought I had a ghost in my house. Door went bang bang, and I opened the door and there was nobody there. I was like, oh dear. Cool. So we can get rid of you. Got you. And what we need to do is 2 more things. We have that. Thank you. Oops, sorry, wrong one. We'll take that. Flap config, we want to go optimal. We'll load from the final paperwork thing that they send you there, and we'll calculate it, and then we'll send it. So we're at 34, 35, 37, flaps 1, down 0.0. Cool, perfect. And then what I also need, we got 20 minutes. We'll be out of here way before then. Hopefully we'll be in the air in 20 minutes. 124.7.29.4. 124.7.29.4. Init be 124.7-29.4. Whoops. Yes! Aha! Gas 13.4. That matches up flawlessly. 13.4. 13.4. Interesting. Lovely. Bam! Gotcha! So we should have numbers all the way through. Yes, we do. Lovely. Let's turn up the airplane noise. Cool. Turn up a little GSX noise like so. Cool. And they should be done out there. Wrong side. Cool. So we can hit them with that. Let it do its thing. Interrupt pushback, no. Lovely. Hide that. We're going off of runway 1 tonight. So we'll push back nose to the left when they ask us. Hello. So I'm stuck on why the electric guitar player does that craziest face. I have no idea. I'm not really you know, I'm definitely not a musician. I don't know how to play not one instrument. So maybe it's just, I don't know. You got me, man. You're gonna have to ask somebody who's more musically inclined than I, because I am not the one. Whoops. I am not the one, unfortunately. Cool. Oh, we should make sure that our virtual oxygen works. Yep. Good stuff. Because if we black out, we're screwed. Let me double, because this seems kind of odd. Departure is 1006. Okay. 1008 now. 8. Oh dear. Let's go east. Wingo. I've heard of them. Just took off out of... Dang, I gotta wait for the little heart thing. Somewhere out of Bogotá, loving the transcons and the Phoenix. Nice. LA, I think. I'm over here moving my head like I can see around it. I'm gonna take a wild stab and say it says LA till the next chat rolls through. But nice. Yeah, I can't wait for the 321, dude. Like, once the 321 comes out and you can do... I don't want to say proper transcons, because obviously a 320 could do it, but it's just more common to see, you know, 321. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, get engine number 2 started. I'd love to live here, like right there. Oh boy. But I'd want to live not facing just directly one side. Like, I'd want to live so my house is like on this back side right here. So that way if I look out, I can see that way, I can see that way, preferably up here so I can see over this stupid building. Yes. Well, we're not going to get far without that. There we go. Cool. But yeah, you know what's crazy? Is I was doing so good landing the Phoenix. Like, I don't know what happened. I can't land this thing worth a hoot. It's always like I don't flare too much and it kind of goes back up, stalls, comes down. But I was like, man, what am I doing wrong? I was like, I didn't think I changed anything, but apparently I must have. Hey, 787 man, what's going on? The man, the myth, the legend. What's going on, Kenny? How are you gentlemen doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. This is actually kind of cool. They're giving us a A pole. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Little K-turn action there. There we go. We'll go ahead. Get number 1 going. Cool. Now, where are you going to take us, actually? Hey, hello. Just for... Nope, no ATC, so I don't need to get on that sim or anything, because there is none really to worry about. None to be had. Oh. Hello, and you're going to literally go right through me, because FSLTL recently has had balls the size of church bells. And... Okay. Normally they'll just go right through you. But now we're going to go through. Alright. Interesting. Doing good. They said made some prep for some NCAA tournament coverage. Nice. Between losing frames on short final and flaring, not flaring, and now... Yep. That I gave up. I'm just like, I just have to fly more. It's all good. I'm sure if you can save about $8,000, there's a type rating you can... Oh, yeah, I'm sure there is. You see, where are you gonna push me? Like, literally, you've crossed the no crossbar, and you're screwed. Wow, that's impressive. I mean, I appreciate the generosity, but good grief. Go flaps 1 here ourselves. Get you off. Put you back. Press that lovely little button. Cool. Yeah, they have showed no mercy. Right. I got the tow driver fired on his first. I really did. Like, well, actually, he got himself fired because I'm not driving the tow bar. Look at him. Like, who airport ops would be on that boy? I tell you. Yeah, you are a done man. You are a wanted man, good sir. Ha! And you're gonna run right through my airplane. Yes, you are. And the girl. Oh my! And my gear. Wow. He said, "Well, heck, I'm already fired. I might as well just take everything else out with it." And old girl gonna pop out somewhere, I'm sure. There she is. Hello, darling. You have a good night. Taking a little, yeah, oh yeah, a little testing, a little questioning, right? You know, they say, look, were you coerced to do this? Did you just do this on your own free will? I don't know if they've got Miranda rights down in Colombia. Probably not. They're probably the ones that just make y'all disappear. Nonetheless, I hoped you enjoyed that pushback, bud, because it is your last one. There we go. We'll just turn that on. She'll start to bing us in a minute. We'll get the taxi light, which it is on. Parking brake is off. And Bogotá, here we come. Clear that way. See if we run into any more. Hello. Hi.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you, darling. Cool. I gotta bind some buttons, I tell you, to make my life easier so I don't have to twist my arms every which way. Yeah, that's good for now. Oh, here's a question. Anybody running Microsoft, when you load up, right, start the sim, all that good stuff, does yours pop into window view? Like, normally window view is after an update, right? Get an update, loads into window view. For the last 2 days now, mine has loaded into window view each and every single time. Like one day I was like, oh, okay, you know, I think maybe it was me. Like, because I walked out and it was like, maybe I had an update, small one. Well, you know, I was out, whatever, letting the dog out, grabbing a drink, something. So I was like, okay, well, I'll try it again next time. Sat here, watched it the whole time. Yeah, it just loads in window view. Now you know what you like listening to. You like listening to T Swift? I actually have a couple of her songs on my phone because, well, it's because of my daughter. It's not necessarily because of me, but I will say that one, "Welcome to New York," that she did years. It's an old song, very good, very good. They need to update it. Interesting. Okay, so it's not just me. Cool. I'm telling you, before an update comes out, it gets real bad. Like, everything that can break will break, and then they'll fix it, and then they'll break 3 more in the process. So, and there he goes going around. They messed. Yeah. Yep. Oh, another fun fact for you. I actually had a wind shear. Like, I've never turned on the predictive wind shear and actually had the airplane wind shear. I did the other day. A true, legitimate wind shear. I lost like 20 knots, gained 15 back, and then I just was like, nope, we're going around. But yeah, I thought that was like interesting. How's everything on your end? Feel like I'm doing good. Everything is well. Lyft kind of screwed me and a bunch of other students, but I'll tap in on that one once I get up in the air. Because I was saying if I start the story now when we're on the ground, we might as well just cancel this flight. So once I get up in the air, I will tell you guys that one. Because let me tell you, they got me and everybody else real good. There, we're good. We'll go ahead there. We'll go right there. I can't remember if we were flexing a toga, so we'll start in the flex. If we don't see a number, we'll give it all the beans she's got. And we're 127, so I believe in Airbus terms, I don't want to say it's super light, but I think it's light enough to where we should get a really decent climb performance too. Alright, here we go. Whoops. Yep, we got a flex. Man flex, what are you doing? There. SRS runway auto thrust blue. Pause the freight. Gear up. Don't blink, you'll miss it. Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Let's go. Yes, sir. They say performance since December has been atrocious. Who are you kidding? Especially when you try to, turn the airplane, like land, go right back up. Makes it even worse. Sometimes it's very hit or miss. Like sometimes you'll go and it's fine. You'll be doing just fine. And then the next day it's like, who done beat my computer or my sim with the performance stick? Like, why? One day I want to go to a Taylor Swift Electric Guitar. I want to be. Oh, really? Do it, man. Do it. Robert McNamara, how are you? Welcome aboard. I really appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Welcome to the Oatmeal family. Let's see what they're saying back here.
Just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
There we go. Look at that. There's our lovely airport. Yeah, we're gonna come back to that. That's like super cool. Super cool. So about Lyft. Whoops. What just happened? Oh. Hold on. Yeah, go over there. Let's fix this window here. Sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, my Lyft. So, right, Lyft is a 141 school. I applied to come here to go to a 141 school for all the 141 benefits, reasonings, so on and so forth. I get here, they say Lyft Academy in Myrtle Beach did not get their 141 certificate yet, so you'll be doing your first course under Part 61. Damn, okay. So here I am. As of right now, I have technically two lessons, right? I'll tell you in a minute. 2 lessons left until I should have been going for my end of course, which would take me to my check ride. Past that, go to the check ride. Get to my lesson last night at 8 o'clock. My instructor said, hey, we had our instructor meeting, and it appears that some, if not all of the students who, started under Part 61 need hours before you're eligible for your check ride. I'm like, okay, so I'm sitting here thinking like, for cross country, to be exact, they need more cross country hours to fulfill this Part 61 requirement. So I'm like, okay, 3, 4, 5 hours, like maybe 6 if like, whatever. So he's like, let me see your logbook, because I looked in the computer on the the website thing that they use, and he's like, it's bad. Like, you and a bunch of students are, he's like, basically everybody is pretty bad. So he tallied up my number. You need 50 hours of PIC cross country time for Part 61. I have now, it is 26 hours. So like I said, this is where it comes back to it. I was thinking I need maybe 5-6 hours of cross-country time to be check ride ready, so it might push me back a week. No, it's going to be like another month of building time. But here's the catch. So what Lyft does, they really want you to finish the course, so they'll give you all of your lessons that they require, and then they just have you build time. Well, that screws you, because once you are time building, they don't give you any grounds. They don't give you any, one-on-one time with your instructor, unless your instructor says, hey, yeah, I'll meet you, and we can go over some stuff, but he's not getting paid for that, right? Like, it's on his own, on their own goodwill, basically. So potentially it could be 3 weeks of building time to get this, and then I would have no help with like studying or ground lessons, to ask any questions, clarifications, like, hey, I'm having a problem with this, whatever. So he said that screwed him, because he just finished up the requirement to get his one student to the hours, but he hadn't had a ground lesson in about 3.5 weeks. Went to take his end of course oral, failed it. And he's like, I promise you, he would not have failed that oral exam if he were to have some grounds, because he said what he got failed on was the same things that I was basically trying to answer for him via text, phone call, sending him links and videos. But if I was there for an hour in a ground to have time with him, he wouldn't have failed. So yeah, I'm pretty pissed off at Lyft. Not only that is because I don't know who's paying for this. I'm sure as hell not paying for 24 hours of time. Like, if it's not coming out of my tuition, my loan, my nothing, because I didn't screw up, right? Like, so yeah, I'm a little pissed. Like, I was in that mindset of, all right, you're about to take your check ride, you're about to go on to your commercial, and it's not going to be for another month at least. Any pay in aviation is based on block time is fraudulent. So much unpaid. Yep. No, I agree. How long do you think? My instructor says it's probably going to take about 3 weeks. JJ, what's up, bro? How are you? Hope all's well. What happened to? That one is on Friday. I hope I put it right in the schedule, like on YouTube. I hope. Let's see. YouTube. Yeah, that's Friday. So we got this one tonight, this one somewhere. Where'd it go? There's one tomorrow. I don't know where it went. Tomorrow. And then we got this one on Friday. Yeah, like that. I'll give my pitch for it. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Because I looked on my contract, and it's $223 a flight hour. $223 a flight hour that you would have to pay. Now, obviously not right now out of pocket, but if they take that out of my check or my tuition or whatever you call it, let's see, $5,000. I'm not paying $5,000 off of your screw up. Like, no, not a chance in hell. So yeah, that's pretty cruddy. Especially because, like I said, I was in the mindset of getting ready for the check ride. I was geared up, all that crap, and then it'd be like, oh yeah, by the way, it's pushed back a month. Like, did I pick up the A300 600? I did, yes. The AnyBuilds one, right? Yes, I have that one. I did. Didn't realize the date on it. Damn, bro, you shouldn't have to pay for it. No, I'm not. I promise you that. Like, I 100% promise you that. Like, if they even think I'm gonna pay for them, like, you guys, you guys are stupid. Like, I'll tell them, like, yeah, oh hell no, like, But yeah, that's been my day, trying to call the finance department and email the chief instructors, because they were like, oh, we didn't which I kind of believe, I kind of don't believe. They were like, oh, we didn't realize this until everybody was gearing up for check rides. Y'all came up at one quick, fast, and in a hurry. But I was like, I can see that we all came here quickly, but I also don't wholeheartedly believe you that this just never came across your desk like, oh, these students are part 61, here's the requirements for 61, here's the requirements for 141, their hours aren't matching up, right? Like, they're almost done with their training course, they need 20 hours, like, hello? Yeah, so I'm like, okay, like, but yeah, it's really annoying, and we just can go to standard. Shut the lights off. See, this is why I said we should do it in the air, because we never got off the ground. Oh, I don't think I ever turned them on in the jump, from the jump. Whoops. But yeah, that's my dilemma right now. Then I got another one. Are they going to reimburse me? That's what we're figuring out now, because I called the finance department, and the lady I spoke to in that department said that finance, student advising, the academic team, and the pilot chief pilots were having a meeting at 2 o'clock Indy time, so that's an hour behind me, and that they would be putting out an email tomorrow about, further steps. I remember doing $135 an hour for... Damn! $135 for one G1000? That's crazy. My private was $115 an hour, $35 for the instructor. I had the cheapest airport in North Carolina, and also the shortest runway airport in North Carolina. So I was like, all right, yeah, because you only get 2,350 feet of runway, we'll charge you pretty cheap. If you can land here and stay alive, sure, it's worth your price. But yeah, so that's my dilemma. On top of that, for you guys who have been around, right? Remember how my dad was going through his health problems? Well, actually, yesterday was 1 year. He's good. But now it's my mom. So, found out 3 days ago. My mom has it. My dad is clear. One of two is clear. So he had two cancers. One clear of one. My mom doesn't have cancer. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't bite off more than I should. But she went to the hospital, found out like there's a mass, some stuff going on, and she might have cancer. So I was like, damn, bro, I keep getting punch after punched. So when I tell you guys I love hanging out with you, you guys make my day. Like, just know, y'all make my goddamn day. Because I'm out here like Rocky, bro. Dodging haymakers left, right, and center. But yeah, so if you guys chuck up a good prayer for Wilbur Bear, appreciate you. But other than that, man, life is great. Sky's blue, sun's yellow. My legs work. Kids are healthy. They're annoying as hell, but they're healthy. But yeah, all is good, man. All is good. So, like I said, appreciate y'all. So if anything were to change, right? Like if I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not streaming for a month, like you probably know why. I'm headed back home. But yeah, other than that, life is great. Nate, what's up, my guy? This week is the week, right? If I remember from Sunday, it's this week. Because the weather sucked last week, so you're going up this week. I want to know about it. There was something I was gonna pull up. Hold on. Arrival charts. It's a 4 Echo approach. Nope. Star. Yep. 4 Echo. That one. We're taking it from... I don't know. Flight... from... Atna. Sure. Atna. There it is. Got it. Yep. Hope all works out, man. Me too. I appreciate it. Be right back? Alright, I'll be right here. I ain't going nowhere. So what'd y'all have for dinner? We had an Indian meal. Found this really good butter sauce. Indian butter sauce. Chemtrails, what's up, man? Hey, I appreciate it. It's just another blow, but you know what? I'm out here. I'm like Rocky. Yes, duck and dodge, baby. But hopefully all is well. Those pictures from Hawaii, grade A. Hope that week was fun. But yeah, Mark, what's up, my guy? How are you? But yeah, all is good. Hopefully the same for you. Jay, what's up, my guy? Welcome. Bought a Ryzen 7 yesterday just to find out some hours later that my computer don't like it. Thankfully I returned it early. Oh, there you go. Good. My mom's got some health issues. She went to the doctors. Well, she went to the hospital for bronchitis. Found out she has a mass on her liver that they said is more than likely cancerous. So, dealing with that. But either way, she's got to have surgery. So, whether it's benign or not, she's got to have surgery. But it's actually 2 days. She found out 2 days before my dad's 1 year of battling his own problems. So my dad had cancer. Beat one of two. Coming up on the year, my mom got it. Now it's like, damn, the heck, man. The whole gang is here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, well, yeah. I mean, heck, from all the photos I seen, it looked, oof, like, for the longest time. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii, but then I was like, there's so many other places in the world that I would want to go, and then I saw your photos, and I was like, okay, that little Hawaii bug just came right back. So now I really am like, oh man, I want to go. Now, hey, I appreciate it, Jay. So, all I ask is just, if you, you pray to a higher power, you believe in a higher power, chuck one up for Wilbur if you don't mind. She'll need it all that she can get. But, yeah, that's really it. But, dang, what, I was about to say something. I don't even remember. But yeah, enough about me. What have y'all been doing since Sunday? Any cool flights? Anything happened fun at work? Your NFL team sign anybody for free agency? Have a good meal? Drink a good drink? Talk to me, Goose. Prayers for Mama Shack. I appreciate you. Big time, as always. Yeah, it's crazy. But you know what? I'm a firm believer that good things happen to the strongest people, or the hardest tests, I should say. The hardest tests happen to the strongest people. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but I feel my I've been battle tested, basically. So I've got through a lot, right? Other than that, I feel pretty good. Fields is gone. Yeah, I saw that. Yep. Signing? No, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what Jerry Jones is doing. It's quite honestly, it's your buddy Dak Prescott. I think they said he renegotiated $4 million of his contract, but he's taken up like $50 million in cap space. Like, I get it, he's a good regular season quarterback, but until you start winning in the postseason, you should be the first one to walk into the office and say, hey, I'm willing to renegotiate my contract to bring in weapons to help us get us over the hump. Now, granted, I'm an Eagles fan and I don't want that to happen, because you'd probably have to knock us off out of the playoff, and that pissed me off more than anything. But as just a lover of sports, right, that would be the thing to do. Is, look, clearly the job, I'm being paid to win championships. I can't win a damn playoff game. So let me help my team get over that hump. Guess not. But sorry to hear about you. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Prayers, bro. I lost my mom as a child to cancer, but I use that as motivation to shine. I'm a pilot. Exactly. That's kind of my thing, because, I always knew, right? Like, I always knew that tomorrow's never promised. Things could happen. Something great today, something awful tomorrow. So, I've always used that as, focus on the now. And right now, the now for me is becoming a pilot, so that way I can have my family as a passenger. So, I just have to really, despite the lift things, despite everything else in the world, I still have to buckle down, hone in on the task at hand right now, so that way I'm not making anything prolonged to where it's like, oh, that took an extra 4 months. Now something happened to where I can't take my family on a plane that I'm a pilot of, right? So just blinders, man, blinders. But yeah, that's kind of my mindset is that Dakota Renee Prescott. That's his name, Renee, or maybe I'm saying that completely wrong, but. Alright, there's our equal point, so then it should be up, yeah, right there. 36 for 37. Okay. Where did my... Oh. I was going to say, where did my good stuff go? But, yeah. My team, as you all know, I'm an Eagles fan. My team has been tearing it up in free agency. And we still have... I think right around $20 million in cap space. So we have either one or two signings, or we probably have enough for like one more really good. I don't want to say really good, but above average signing. Space Ghost, what's up, man? Just joining in a little late. What happened? If you don't mind me asking? Oh yeah, so my mom just has some health issues. Found out, like, remember how my dad was going through his health situation last year. Well, exactly a year later, flip scripts. Now it's my mom's turn. So yeah, dodge one, slip one, get whacked in the head by another. Steelers Nation, Bears. If y'all get Caleb Williams, I'm gonna be like, somebody to watch, because you got DeAndre Swift. Dude tore it up for us last year. And yeah, I think y'all have a chance to being good. Steelers, I'm curious to see how Mike Tomlin will handle Russell Wilson. Just curious, right? Like, yeah, y'all got Justin Wilson for a bag of chips. Like, good grief. Like, the only people to make out better, which, did you really? Was whoever picked up Mac Jones, right? They got rid of him for like a 6th round pick. In NFL terms, like, damn, that's like buying a new water boy or a new Gatorade cooler. But yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Keenan Allen, yeah. See, so if y'all just get a good quarterback to even out the offense, it'd be somebody to mess with. But yeah, we have Philly. Let me tell you, we got Bryce Huff, Saquon Barkley, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Devin White. Which, I don't know. I got to see him play first. We got two Niners running back or linebacker. Sorry, another running linebacker. Why do I keep saying running back? Another linebacker from somewhere. Offensive tackle or guard, an offensive lineman. Then today we just signed another defensive lineman, PJ something. But yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. And hopefully, and with Hassan Reddick potentially on the trade block, which I really don't want him to go. He's a double-digit sack guy for the last 2 years. I really don't want him to go, but if we do, we might be able to move up in the draft, and then we could potentially draft a cornerback. That means we can get James Trashberry out of here. Like, God, I hate him. Oh my, James Trashberry, bro. Guy's a nut. Let's see. We got 100 miles. Let's just put it in there so therefore I don't forget. Do this real quick, because if I keep not doing it, I guarantee you I will forget. It is 1026. 1026. 17. 1205. 120 at 5. And we're actually not going to do the 3-2, unfortunately. With the tailwind of 5. Like, if it was not around mountainous area, sure, I'd be stupid and do it. But with mountainous terrain, probably not our best interest. High elevation, mountainous terrain, no. Nope. 8,600 feet. 8,600. There we go. So we'll just switch this around. And we're going to do the ILS Zulu. For 1-4 right, ILS Zulu 1-4 right, and it'll be that one via MVs enter insert. Cool, got it. Perfect. Hello from the throne, my guy wrong side. How you living, bro? How are you, bro? Sorry I missed the stream. Don't even know what the hell I was doing, quite frankly. Because I saw it was like, ooh, it's 11 o'clock, he's streaming in 2 hours, and then I looked in, it was like 1:45, I was like, damn, he's streaming. And when I joined in, it was at the part where it crashed. I was like, oh, man. Panthers have had a good yes. Bogotá almost always lands 1-4 left and right. Yeah, I've noticed that, like, well, only from looking at Flight Radar 24 past, like, day or two. But there's this really cool approach, this one, that I really wanted to do. Go away. So we were going to come in from here, wrap around the mountain. They also have it where right here will turn, maybe here, it will turn into a visual. Let's see. Approach. Where? It's a whiskey, I believe. Whiskey? No. Yes. No. Yankee. No. One of them. It turns in. That's pretty cool. There they are. This one. Yeah. So it turns into basically a visual approach. Russell Wilson's on the Steelers. Yeah, they bought him for like $1.2 million. It's because Denver is paying like $39 million of his salary this year or something like that. It's crazy. So yeah, I really wanted to do this flight, and when I made this flight plan or the stream, excuse me, the winds were variable at 2. So I was like, oh, perfect, like 2 knots, like, oh, let's do it. And then now it's basically 150 at 5 or something. Sat in the back for shadow, flew so I could deadhead to work, and then, oh man, well, hell, I'm sorry. Nonetheless, because I know it was the first 4K stream, so I was like, cool, I'd go back and watch it. 4K stream. Well, damn. So, was it? Let me ask you this: do you think it was maybe like your internet just went kapoots, or do you think maybe that 4K is just too much, like it requires too much bandwidth, and the internet was like, I can't do this? Who's the quarterback for the Broncos now? I have no idea. I have no idea, dude. I wish I knew, but I got zero idea. If I can stay awake long enough, I think I'm gonna stream the Chinook. I'm gonna stream a Chinook. I'm gonna stream a Chinook stream in the mountains. Okay. I mean, shoot, I'm sure it did. Especially if you have, if you have something that could spit out 4K. So if you're watching it in true 4K, like not on, a 1080 phone or a tablet trying to render up to whatever. Hell yeah. Like my living room TV is a 4K TV, so I'd have definitely watched it on the TV. I'd have been, screw the computer, I don't got a 4K monitor. But I'd watch it on my 4K TV. Hell yeah. Man, I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Got my damn toes crossed too. That we can keep that airliner grease streak going. Remember the last time we flew an airliner into Doha. Probably my best ever landing in all of YouTube. Like all the time I've ever streamed on YouTube. That was arguably my best ever landing. If you didn't see it, you don't have to leave. I'll show you now. So I'm hoping, which I guarantee it's not going to work in the Airbus. Like if it's going to happen again, it's going to happen in the 737. Mark my words. But, where the heck is it? This one. But it would. I mean, if it happens in a 320, Lord knows I'd be happy. But check out this absolute greaser right here. Woo! It sucks that, like, when you replay something, it kind of does the stutters. But look at that, Doha in the background, cruise ship, baby. With my internet being normal internet, seemed to handle the bandwidth fine, I think. But yeah, who knows? Yeah, right? Like, who knows? Like, look at that greaser. Oh my god! Like, whoo! Negative 20% in the Phoenix. Oh, in the Phoenix. Yeah, I don't. If I can get below 130 in the Airbus, I'd be satisfied as an understatement. Now, wrong side spits out some greasers, but he's also got half of an Airbus flight deck as his simulator, so he's got a leg up or 12 legs up on the rest of us. But yeah, me getting an absolute greaser like that in an Airbus, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've caught a couple, but it wasn't a -8 greaser. Like here, let's see. This one was actually in the 319, I believe. Yes. No, I showed that one. There was another one I had. Hold on, I gotta find it. I think it was this one. No, it wasn't that one. I should just instantly keep them. These landings I get in Airbus when they're good. I should. No, you're being kept. What's this one? Ah, yes, here it was in the Santa Barbara. Because they're so few and far between. So yeah, like that probably never happened again. I was probably drunk. But that was like my best ever landing in an Airbus. Just sent you. I gotta wait for this stupid heart thing. Look, any streamer know how to get rid of this? This, how's that go away? I want it gone. But yeah, sent you something. Departure in Discord. Okay, so here I go piecing stuff together. They depart. I wrote. Oh, okay. 1-4 right departure. Let me make that into my next flight plan to Santa Marta. Simbrief.com. Yo, you wanna know something crazy? My daughter had the audacity, Skylar, because I guess the normal thing is to scratch your head or scratch your body with one finger or two, but I always go like whole hand. My daughter said I scratched like a monkey. Let me tell you, child almost got drop kicked. I was like, you ever call me a monkey again? I don't know the airport code. It is SKSM. SKSM. She goes, Daddy, you scratch your head like a monkey. And it has this going off one. Where to go? 1-4 right. There we go. On that thing, to this, to this, to this, to this, to that, to 0-1. Beautiful. Keep that handy because I know I'll need it. Oops. And then we can brief this up real quick. Which one is it? Zulu. Alright, so we've got the ILS Zulu 1-4 right for Bogotá, Colombia, the jet chart 11-3. Localizer frequency is 110.7. Make sure this matches up. 110.7, It's probably one off. Yeah, one off. Final approach course is 135. 7.3 DME from Bogotá is our final approach fix at 10,000 feet. For us, in a Category C airplane, our minimums is 8,600 feet. Airport elevation, runway elevation, 8,348 feet. And where we are coming from, this way and in. The MSA in the area is 13,100 feet. Good lord. Things to be noted. We've got high intensity lights with reels and pappies on the left-hand side. We have to go mist. We're going to climb the runway heading to 15.5 DME from the Bogotá VOR, and then basically wrap around to go direct to the VOR, and then we'll hold out here. So, bam, 15.5, we'll make the turn to the VOR, fly out on the 298, and then be gone. But when we do land, not going to ensure it's a greaser or anything, hopefully. Excuse me. We're going on 1-4 right, so we'll exit over here somewhere, one of these. We're going to park in here. There's a gate here. This is the national, like that's international gates. These are national, you know, not international. So we'll park over here and turn this puppy around. Been watching, probably won't be chatting much tonight. That's okay. That's okay. Just make sure you enjoy yourself. If you guys are enjoying yourself, do me a favor, hit the like button. Try to crack this shadow band thing they've got me on. I'm in YouTube purgatory. And what do we need to cross this at? 12,000 feet. So we'll go ahead and start circling down to 12,000. Seatbelt sign can come on. There we go. Then we'll just finish up this little thing here. Those matched, we check. Progress, we could put SKBO14 right in here. Got it. Perf. We have everything we need in 8,600, I believe. Because I switched runways, yes. 8,600. Fuel. We will have 4.5 there. Then our minimum is 2.2. Secondary, we'll just copy this one. And in it, don't think we gotta do anything with that. Wonderful. Cool, cool, cool. So everything should be getting really big really soon, because there's a 13,000 foot obstacle around here somewhere, apparently. Let's put this down here. Wrong side. How do you like the annotate feature on Navigraph? What do you? Because I know you were the one who told me about it, and then I even read your post about it. And then I was toying around with it. I know it's brand new. Definitely needs some work for the fluid. Like, you know, you have one too, but like with the Apple Pencil, it's just real jerky, really jerky. So hopefully it doesn't need to change anything. A scratch pad would be nice, so that way you can just write down your clearance or anything like that, taxi instructions, so on and so forth. But I wouldn't mind having just the way that the pencil moves on the desk, or not on the desk, sorry, on the iPad. Oh, that was my chance. Well, I got a minute. Hold on, guys. Let me just read this. Instructors. Interesting. Damn, the instructors get a meal. I don't get no meal. What? Remember. Sure. Train my. So somebody important is coming to lift, and apparently they'll be like, maybe asking students like their take on Lift Academy. Don't ask me. I promise you. Don't ask me. I'm not the one. Wow. That's cool. How many cocaine factories you think are down here? Where do you think Pablo had his little narcos empires? I'm thinking right there. Good water. Look at that. Water supply. Can't see a damn thing. You're probably forever in a day away from civilization. Look at that. Yeah, that's where Pablo camped out. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Interesting. Actually, that might not be completely necessary. No, we could get away with low. It's 12,467 feet of runway, so we're good. We're good. Hopefully. I say that now, and then, yeah. Oh, dude. Like, there's got to be money buried there. Money, gold, like... Because at some point, I'm sure he was making so much money, like, you needed something different. Like, literally, like, you just literally needed, like, you couldn't spend the money. So it's like, all right, I need gold. Like, or, exotic, excuse me, cars, animals, I don't know. Like, material, like, I don't know. Like, but, yeah, dude was, whew. Speaking of, you found a bag of booger sugar. What? That's crazy. Hopefully he didn't put it in his coffee. Oh boy, he'd have been walking. Would you like pretzels? Would you like pretzels? Would you like soda? Water? Bam, bam. Hell no. Oh man, that's why I tried politics. Right, like imagine that. Like I'm sure if you converted his money today, like to today's standards, I'm not saying he'd make Bezos look poor or anything. But I bet you he'd be richer than Bezos. Because that, like... Crazy. Let's see. Google is your friend, right? How much did Pablo make a day? What the hell? How much money did Pablo make a day? $50 million. It is alleged that Pablo received over $50 million in cash each day. That is... Could you imagine that? Every day you wake up, you make 50 million bands. I hope I don't say Mosan. I hope I'm not saying that wrong, and if I am, I apologize. But what's up, man? How are you? Welcome. Happy Tuesday to you. There we go. Get those armed. He was just exhausted at the end of the flight. Just to... Oh, I bet. Look, he put that in that. Put a little bit of that in his airplane coffee. Oh boy, you've been the best flight attendant you'd ever have. So what is, once again, I suck at math. Wait. Excuse me. I don't even know. That's a big number. But imagine that. Yeah, never compare. Like, what? Did I get my CPL? I have my private. I am very close to getting my instrument, and then I'll be going to my commercial. So, but ask me in a year, and I'll be an airline pilot. Guarantee you. Not a year and a half. Guarantee you. But yeah, hopefully in a month, 3 weeks, I'll have my instrument. Right? Yeah, you can't even calculate it. Like the calendar or the calculator will break. a 24-hour flight nonstop. You rather sit middle seat between two crying toddlers or an aisle seat across from the toilet with a guy who had a bad bowel? Ooh. Toddlers. Because I have this, right, with my own kids, I have that wonderful trait that I have developed over 5 years of hard training to just tune it out. Like, I don't know how, but yeah, toddlers. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. Because that is arguably the worst smell in the world. Somebody else's dump. Yeah. Get to the airlines or a bus for no, I'm right there with you. Like, I don't have anything to fall back on. Like, I'm not, I don't have a degree or anything like that. So if this doesn't work, then, I'm going back to an entry level job of some sort. Like, I'm not a, doctor, or, I don't have a business degree or anything like that. So going back to finding a job making minimum wage or slightly above it. All right, we're through 20, but keep in mind the elevation where we're going is 8,000 feet. So we're depending on the exact location, anywhere from 12 to I'd say at most 14,000 feet right now. But we're not at a true 20. Like, yeah, I wonder what the elevation is like at this at this airport. Speak of the devil. Devil is a liar. Let me tell you. I'll look on the chart and see. The airport elevation for this airport, whatever it's called, is 1,500 feet. So it's not that bad. So I was thinking like we're way up higher than that. So that's 1,500. So we haven't reached it yet. But over here. But dang, imagine this. So where we are, 1,500 feet, where we're going, which isn't really too far off in the distance, we would raise, 6,000 feet or so? What about you? Would you pick the middle seat or the guy with clogged pipes? Well, clearly they're not clogged, but wrench-it pipes. It's going to be 2.8, so we'll set you. This would be an awesome flight to actually see in real life. Like, to just actually get to see this, landscape. I think it would be cool as heck. I'd take a canoe down here. They probably got piranhas like no other. Because there ain't no typical goldfish in here, buddy. They probably got river monsters that eat you for dinner. Or probably for a snack. They're all doped up on cocaine. Yeah. Yeah, I'd tune them right out. Plus, at least for me, I'm sure you're much in the same. When I go on an airplane, I've got headphones. So I might still hear a little bit of it, but I would not hear the brute force of it. But, yeah. Yeah, but smell? No, you can't get rid of the smell. Bro. What? Oh my god. This guy. Porter. Hold the phone.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Here, watch this. Porter, you really... Thank you. Thank you. Guys, if you just picked up one from Porter, please make sure you say thank you. unbelievably, holy cow, unbelievably kind. That's, I don't even know what to say. Other than thank you, but my God, thank you. Like, oh, look at that. Look at that. That's cool. There you go. Airplane. Porter, truly, thank you. Big W's, yes. W. Or W. Wow. I got you. Yippee! I gotta put that back. Yes, sir. I'm gonna put that one back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bomb Tech, welcome. Who do we got? Bomb Tech, Mark, Zach, Just Pilot, Space Ghost. You guys are upgraded. So instead of stale peanuts, you get fresh peanuts. And we don't cater to allergens. So if you're allergic, I suggest you don't eat the peanuts or buy something in the store. Actually not, because you're my friends. I'll give you a $5 voucher. But just so you know, the airport that we're going to, all snacks start at $7.99. So sorry, I tried. That's right. Yippee! Oh, got my window open, and there's somebody walking their dog out there. They're probably, what the hell's going on in there? All right, we can keep on descending here in just a moment. Let me take a look at what we can get down to on this one. Well, we have to cross the Bogotá VOR, which is somewhere. Did we hit Amvis yet? I believe so. So NO 05. We're 29 miles out from the VOR. We'll just put in 10 because that's where we should indeed intercept the glide slope. So we'll roll with that. Doesn't even show me on the approach plate either. Ah, here we go. Okay. Cool. Okay. I got you. Let's see. See if I can find it on the fly. Fiverr website. Yep, that's you. Log in. Yep, that's me. Oh, don't ask me for the password. I forget that. Shoot, I forget those things all the time. Hold on. Would you looky there? First time in probably the history of history that I got it. YouTube.com. That's downloaded. We go to here to Studio. And it's under customization. And nope. It's under earn. Memberships. And it's under... Oh, yes, look at, we reached, here. We reached, darn it, the, membership goal. 30, I had 35 as a goal. We got 36. Awesome. Thank you, Porter. Emojis, where is it? Where the heck are you? Levels, custom default perks. There it is. Emojis. And add one. Yep. Select the image. It is E. We need that one. So we'll minimize this. We'll slide it over here. Select an image. Drag you over there. Take you. Put you there. Save and publish. Get out of here. Refresh the page. And... through the power of technology, bada bing, bada boom. There you go. There you are. So you all can thank Mr. Pilot Porter for that one, because that was all him. We'll go here. Let's get the wing light on. Let's pause some tunes, because that turn I feel is going to come up rather quickly. He said, yes! Yes! Yippee! Oh, boy. Lovely. We're 14. One thing, if there was one thing I could bark about, Airbus, or Boeing is better than Airbus, is the fixed rings. That is the one and only thing. SKBO 14 right. Insert 10 mile radius. Flight plan like so. And there's our ring. Looks great. And we'll just go over here. We'll activate and confirm. Open the speed window. There you are. 235. What's the next speed restriction? 230. And we'll do that. For every other member, refresh the street. Yep, just refresh. If you're on a phone, close it down, open it back up. If you're on a computer, press the refresh button. If you're on a TV, couldn't tell you. If you're on a computer, said that. I don't know. That's about all I got for you. Oh wait, did they fix that? They must have. Hold on, where'd it go? Where'd you go? Yeah, there used to be this little blur thing, like pixels were kind of just all that stuff. And with that update, they fixed it. What about automatically assign VNAV? That, well, if you activate approach mode, it's going to automatically continuously slow you down to your green dot speed. So like as soon as you hit, green dot, it's going to slow you to flaps 2 and then 3 and then 4. And I don't want it right now. Like I kind of want to be up a little bit on my speed, only because of this high elevation. Like if we get into a hairy situation, like I need the speed. Switch this chart here. So we're gonna fly over the VOR at, hopefully hit it at 10,000, which it says on this here chart. I'm talking about initiating a descent on its own. Oh, yeah, yep. That's another thing. There's two things that I could bark about. That I just wish Airbus would take a script out of the Boeing playbook. Other than that, I don't care. Like, I think they're both. I don't think one's better than the other. I think they're both really good in their own ways. But I think those two features are just something that, like, it just helps. Like, it just is better for whatever airplane you fly, in my opinion. But then again, I'm not an airplane engineer, so localizer's captured, so I wouldn't know. Oops. Start working that speed back. And we can get flaps 1 out. sure this is armed. There it is. Beautiful. And runways in sight. Nice little 4-knot headwind. Got the glide slope. If we have to go mist, it is 14,000 feet. Like so. Get ready for a floaty landing. I'm gonna screw it up. I'm just warning you now. But yes, all is looking good in the hood. They're not growing corn out there. Oh, I tried to hit it right at the right time. I was hoping as soon as I hit the button, threw the gear down, I'd kind of time it so it wouldn't ding. Darn it. And come on, baby. Alright, landing checklist. Landing gears down, 3 green. Flaps are full. Spoilers are armed. Go around altitude is set. Sit down. Hurry up. She's gonna call me, watch. Well, sit down or fall down. Choice is yours. Wind 120 4, runway 4 knots, runway 14 right. Clear to crash. Clear to crash.
My captain, the cabin
Hello.
is now secure for landing.
Thank you. Clear to crash, one of Avianca 2117. Alright, here we go. Stack. We are stable. Or actually, according to lift, configured. But in theory, there shouldn't stable. We shouldn't have anything that would make us balloon or anything because the wind's really right down the pipe. But with me at the controls, it's gonna happen. Approaching minimums. Runway inside landing. Oh, let's go! Oh, what are you doing? Man, sensitive on the rudders today, Skip. Must be oil out on that runway, I guarantee it. Must be running oil out on the runway. Sweet! That was way better than I expected. Hello. Next chart. There it is. And we're going to take 13, please. Yeah, I don't know why the rudders were so sensitive, because I was literally like using my big toe. Like I wasn't putting that much force into it to the point where we should have been making those super or I don't know if that's an oscillation, but those movements like Ain't nothing I did warranted that. Hello. But hey, we're here. That's all I care about is we're here. We did what I swore we were not going to do. Domestic terminal, boy. This one, and we're going to go to 13 and no. Sure. Cool. There you go. Greg, what's up, man? How are you? Nice landing. Appreciate it. It's the windshield. It was. Cool. So we'll come over here, and in this, not there, but there's like a little alleyway, little cove, I guess, where we'll go ahead and park. We'll offload the peanuts, offload the cocaine, and then we'll turn this puppy around and get out of here. Dang, look at that. Air Canada flies a 330 down here. There's 340s that actually come into here too. I was looking at some real plane spotting videos, and yeah, there's a couple 340s that will whip into here. I was like, wow, that's cool. Well, my vision's down. Oh wait, we gotta turn. Stop. Brake check. They work. That's for damn sure. Cool. And awesome. We're gonna park right next to that LATAM airplane too. Well, I best be going. I have to take a load. Have to take a load off my funny sugar from your jet. Ah, there. If you actually go down the hall, there's a door on the left that will get you right past customs. Yeah, go that way. Don't follow everybody else. There's a guy in the way. How am I going to get a dance monkey when he's in the tub? Ah, here we go. Yep, that's good enough. You better dance, big boy. Yeah! Yippee! Yeah! Let's go! That's what we like. So we'll see you later. Hey, have a great night, my friend. What the? Hello. There we go. Oh, never put those up. Whoops. Well, hot dog. Guess they'll be up. They're just cooling off. We'll say they're cooling off. Cool. Well, welcome to Bogotá, guys. That was fun. That was actually a really cool flight. Really cool flight. Love seeing different, other than like, just you, like we all know, not all, but if you live in a different country or something, but 99.98% of us know what the states look like. So to have not states, that's kind of cool. Cool. So what we'll do, hopefully there's 2 carts now, so it shouldn't be a long offload. We'll start getting everything ready for our next one. There. We'll save the Colombian Air, and we'll do this. Deboard. Uh, 2330. Let's make it. Oh. There we go. Wait, what? It goes off Zoo. Oh, never mind. I did 30 minutes from that one, so 14. There we go. 14:36. There. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I am just not on it today. I should be tested. I should be the one getting tested after that fiasco. Let's request some new stuff here. Now let's see if we can, right? It's automatically offloading. So what if I was going to say, what if I could just press load, and then as soon as it gets done, it'll instantly just start the loading process. That'd be kind of cool. Let's go see while we're waiting if we can see any airplanes coming in behind us. What are they landing? So he's taking off. Oh, he must be coming back this. Okay, I was like, where are you going? Oh, we just missed one. Darn it. Nope. Watch. We'll go right back into the. Ooh, look at that. Colombian Air Force. That's pretty cool. Isn't that a Transall, CL, whatever you call it, 60? What they got over here? Those are the drug running planes right there. Look at that. Hidden. Any numbers on them? Nope. I see no registration numbers. You know what that means. They're not running Q-tips in those airplanes, I can guarantee. And there goes Latam. When this first came out, I actually sat here for some time and just watched, like, plane spotted at the airport in Microsoft. You ever done that? Where's our plane? Oh. There we go. That'll be our view when we come back outside. We'll jump back in here. They're almost done. But we'll start plugging away. We are AVA 2117 again. Let's do this. Flights. Unload this one from the iPad. Import from SimBrief. Upload that one. Doesn't V1 Duke? I believe he does. So maybe that was his past life, right? Like he was a narco runner in his first life, and then he was brought back as an airline pilot. That's what I'm thinking. What are we doing? 360 to start, and then we'll have to step climb up to 37. That's fine. CI up 30 this time. Ooh, we're getting places. here, and then out of SKBO, out of Bogotá, we're gonna go on 14 right, on the this one, on the that one, and insert that, and then it says runway 1, so if I look at the approaches, there's an RNAV, pretty straightforward, even more straightforward, even more straightforward on the VOR. So we'll take the RNP Zulu. Let me just see the difference here. Actually, let's take the Yankee. The minimums are a little lower, so we'll do that. RNP Yankee, and we'll take that off of the what arrival. 1 Delta, so it is that one, a via of, I believe it's that. Yes, and we'll take it from unloop something. Insert, thank you. Should be done over here, so we'll press load with GSX, thank you. There it is. There it is, so we'll let it do its thing. Awesome. Yeah, what other emojis should we have? Like, I was thinking of that not too long ago. I was like, I wouldn't mind, getting some, investing in some new emojis or something. What do you think would be some cool ones to have? Cool. Oh, he's leaving. Bye. No, I want this one. Surely there's a way, right? Like on the ground I could turn on a hydraulic pump, right? Yeah. There we go. But that one's stuck up. What about... Got a baton stuck up your ass, huh? There. Now let's see if it starts to droop. No. I was hoping like it would just start to droop again. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. There, sorry. Had to go check on Miss Skylar over there. Let's see. Bam. So they got some food, some new food coming on. Some gas getting pumped in. Lovely. What we could do is we'll go over our departure right quick, because I've never done it either. So it's the Danza departure. The what exactly? For Romeo. 10-9 chart. So really? Yeah, 10-9. No, it's not. 3 Delta. Whoops. I was about to say 10-9 is never a departure chart. 3 Delta. Foxtrot, Echo, Delta. Alright. And then we take this to Gipku. Holy hell. Okay. So we go here. Turn to the VOR. So we go here. And then... Oh dear. 406, 422 Danza. Okay. So 406, 402 Danza, and then up that way to Gipku. Transition 18,000. Okay. Do they have an initial climb? Or a climb via or anything of that nature? Initial climb 14 right, 8,900, then direct to something. So we'll just pop in our cruise of what, 36,000 feet is what we'll put in here. Hello. And then while we're down here, let's just take a gander at the wheel. They all look halfway decent, but just to ensure that they don't overheat and pop, we'll do that. Wonderful. Let's go see what other heavies there are while we wait for boarding. So we got a 330. Oh, what are you? Ooh, a 350. Hello. Gorgeous. You got anything else down here? Maybe a Dreamliner, I think? Yeah? Yeah! There's one. What is this? A 7.4? Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, 727's back there. That's pretty cool. There's Colombia. Or Bogotá, I should say. Let me not be an asshole. Be more geographically correct. Look at all the heavies down here. There's 7.4, A300. I'm going to take it. Yep, 300s. MD11, 7.6, 7.6. Yes. Okay, they get some cool airplanes down here, that's for sure. Delta 7.6. Yeah, they definitely get some cool planes down here, that's for sure. We'll have to see where that 7.4 is going. And where did it go, actually? Oh. I was going to say, if he gets to, like, the runway and we're able to watch him, we 100% will. Oh, they just took out the ground crew. This livery right here, I've always loved it. I just like the color. Well, actually, all of them. White, gray, and the baby blue. Aerolineus Argentinus, I think. I think that's a really good looking livery. But it doesn't beat my Encanto livery, I'll tell you that much. Look at that. I think that's Mirabelle, right? I should know. I've only watched that movie 750,000 times. Cool. Let's jump over here. Take a gander with the prelim numbers. We'll run it. See, we get 24th. Wow, 30-31. Okay, and it's gonna flaps 2. Okay. Flex 52. So we'll keep this just as is. We won't upload it yet. Excuse me. And we'll see how big of a change we get when we're all said and done. I really hope these things go down. Like, let me try one other thing here. You hear that boarding music though? Yo, what if they're stuck, guys? Like, then what do we do? Like, what if these are stuck? Cool. And then we'll fire the APU back up. So we've pretty much done everything. We're just waiting for this. Okay, gotta use quick. For these bags to load, and then we're out of here. Bags and people. So we did everything's plugged in. Waiting for the numbers from the load. Did our departure. We looked over the chart. We're going off the same runway we came on. Weather looks fine. And other than that, yeah, we're going to Santa Marta, which actually is another really cool airport that we'll fly to. Flight time is 1 hour, 12 minutes. So might even be able to bump that up. If we can hit like CI-50, we might get 1 hour and 11 minutes. Let me just check my war. Oh, I won my last war when I was Cuba. I came in 3rd. So I was like, ooh, okay. Cool. So now, what I'm playing, or what I'm doing, actually, there is a way. Hold on. Conflict of Nations. There's a way to play it on the computer. What? Hold on. Oh, okay. Log in. I'll show you guys real quick. What we're planning to do. Hold on. But like I was telling somebody, I was like, if you guys ever want to play a game that is very little time consuming, and I wouldn't say it's fun to me because I like strategy, military strategy, and just, you know, strategy games. By all means, download it. You can play on your phone, tablet, all that stuff, and we could play sometime for sure. I just have to figure out how to put this on the computer. Newspaper, no. Where is it? Account, there it is. Play on desktop browser. Get a link. Link was sent to my email. Oh dear. That's where everything goes south, because I don't know the password. Well, we'll have to do it in a bit, because we are out of here. Cool. Ready for push. We'll pause the tunes. Cool. We'll get our beacon light is on, APU's on, seatbelts can come on. Oh, before we go doing anything, let's do final numbers. So there's what we got. Here's what we got. We'll calculate. Perfect. Same thing. We'll send that. We'll go to init. We'll go here. Looking at a block of 13.4, 113.4. And we will have a couple things here. 24/7 31.5. 24124.7-31.5 in there. Give it to me. There we go. Cool. Got our numbers. Cool. Oh dear. Spot 27 is where? 27. Let's do 28. It's in the middle. There we go. Okay. If you say so. Oh, I'll tell you what we're not going to start doing is this. Like, I'm not dealing with this all night, because that's just bamboozle. Oh dear. Huh? Oh, it's not your chair. Wow, it's a little harsh, don't you think? Alright, there's good. Whoops. And we'll go ahead, start number 1. Cool. 1 is starting. Lovely. Oh, we get another little push and pull. I like it. I like it. Let's see if our little thing... Oh, good. They went down. Oof. They went down. That's good. Don't mind the sound. Hold on. Shh. There we go. Fires, what's up, man? How are you? Good evening, good evening. And I can turn the camera back on. There we go. Warden walkthrough. You know the rules. That's 2 good starts there. Arm here. And up top, please. We'll remove you. Turn you off. Yeah, I know. It needs to come out sooner than later. Like, I'm good waiting a month. You know, I'm good waiting. Hell, I'm good waiting 2 months. But if they're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna come out in January. No. Stop playing with me. Parking brake is set. Cool. Yeah, I just want to fly that thing like somewhere really far, and yeah, 220 breeze would be crazy. Delta, yeah, those, yeah. Just, I mean, for me, I really don't care what comes out next. I just, you know, I don't want another 320, and I don't want a 73. Obviously, those aren't coming out, but like, I'm just ready to not fly one of those. Like, nothing wrong with them, but it's like, I don't want another narrow body anything. I want something, if it is going to be a narrow body, like, you know, an A220, something that's not a 319 variant or whatever. He's going to run right through me, this guy. Oh, thank God he turned. Whew, I was going to say he's going to destroy me. Oh, that has sucked. Saw British Airways going from Charlotte to Atlanta. That probably took 2 minutes. Like, it was probably longer setting that thing up. There's the pin. Setting up than it was actually doing the flight. Besides the max, that is something I mean, if it dropped tomorrow, yes, I would definitely find a way to buy it. But with that said, I would still prefer, if it was like, oh, do you want the max to come out tomorrow, or do you want like the fly-by-wire 380 to come out tomorrow? Like, either one, they're both free or they're both payware. I would go with the 380 any day. Like, and that's crazy coming from me because, as you know, I'm not some diehard Airbus fan. You know, like, but I would take anything over a 320 or a 73 right now. There he goes. They're gonna pull that jet bridge up. Oh, they sure are. That's so cool. Only if FSLTL had a way to show the ground, like if you have GSX or what, there's another one Aerosoft makes, it's like Ground Service Pro or something, whatever, I don't know, Pushback Pro or something. If they had a way to do that and it showed ground crew, or heck, even like if you're in the PMDG, like, you know, their ground crew, just to model match that, that'd be sweet. But that would probably absolutely destroy your frames. Is he coming down this one? Yeah, so we'll take this outer. So I wouldn't mind both. One's free, one's paying. I download one, give iFly. Yeah. I would, I mean, you know, if they were both free, I would still pick the A380. If they were both a payware, I would still pick, at least like right now. Like, you know, if it was like, oh, we have a whole variety of airplanes, you know, like we have a 747, 330, you know, everything under the sun, moon, and stars, and I'll be like, yeah, I want the max. I think iFly is doing the 8, the 8200, like they did for P through D, not separate products. That is, yeah, like, well, if you watch that Q&A for the 777. Rendazzo, he was like, when somebody's like, is it just going to be one variant of the Max, or is it going to be, other ones? And his words were, if you go on our website and you look at how we do our lineup of, things we sell, it shouldn't be too difficult to figure out how the Max will be. And he said, we're actually in talks with Boeing. That's all I'm going to say, That's literally not what I'm going to say, but that's all he said. He's like, that's all I'm going to say. So my guess is, since there's already, the 8 and the 9 out, I think they're probably in the works of getting the documentation and all that good jazz for the 7 and the 10. Like, that's kind of what I'm thinking is what he was hinting at without actually saying it. Like, because if there was a Max 10, oh boy. I feel that I just want something different. Like, I don't want to, you can fly GA. Yeah, I fly it, but it's not necessarily what I'm talking about. What is this? Flap and McDo disagree. Is it 2? There we go. Hope he does a 7. Could you imagine, right? Like, think of just the NG 700 thing climbs. Like, you get it in the right configuration, not overly light, so it's like, oh yeah, no matter what, it's going to climb, but it's not, heavy. Thing is a little rocket. So could you imagine those big old LEAP engines under that thing? I think it would be pretty fun. And this DX12 bug has got me just up a wall with these bleed throughs. Oh, I know. Like, dude, I could see it now. My computer puts out a lot of heat.
Good, I'm freezing.
Put on a sweatshirt.
Oh, God, you're so annoying.
Nobody asked you to be in here. Sorry. Oh. Nothing. Ooh, an airplane landing. Maybe. Hey, he's actually doing this a low pass. Hello. Okay. That's cool. Low passing in Dreamliner at that. Literally 390 and 10, dude. Like, you imagine doing like a, simming a delivery flight. It's only like you, a briefcase, and another pilot. Like, shoot, there's no seats in that thing. Nothing. Like, yeah, you're going to touch some stars, man. Literally, like, V1 rotate, bam. Like, heck, there's a bug. Maybe it's not a bug, but like in the PMDG, if your V1 and VR are the same number, the PMDG will say rotate before it says V1, so it'll be like rotate V1. I'm like, huh? Like, I've had it happen a numerous amount of times, so it'll probably be like that too. There we go. I like my charts dark. Cool. So once we take off and we get above 8,900 feet, we're gonna start making the turn, so we don't hit a mountain. Legion Max is not bad, but it's not good. I'm the same way. I mean, you can kind of get an idea of what it'll look like if you look at a Jet 2 737. Just factor that into a Max, right? Like, because Jet 2 actually they didn't take it, but they leased a 7.5, loved delivery so much that they literally just made teeny tiny slight modification to the Allegiant livery. Oh yeah, I gotta set up Volante. Thank you. I'll do it. I'll hold short here and then I'll set it up. There we go. Add a flight plan. This one. What? S. Wait. SKSM. Okay. Whew. I was like, where are we going? SKSM. Yeah, that's right. There he is. I'm sure there's somebody out here somewhere. Nope. So as soon as old buddy leaves, we'll follow suit. Alright, he's moving. There we go. I don't know what the 8200 is, so you'll have to kind of enlighten me on that one. What is it like? Max 8 with like a sardine can, like every low cost carrier. Cool. And then just so the airplane doesn't go nuts, we'll give this airplane right here couple seconds, to space out, just so that way the Airbus, like I'm not worried about it because it's a fake airplane, but I don't want to hear traffic for forever and a day with 200 seats, basically the Max 9 without 20 seats. That's disgusting. That's a sardine can. Play nuts. What's up, man? That's like, could you imagine the leg room that you don't have? Oh boy. And there goes somebody. All right. Well, I'm going anyway. Got Manflex SRS runway. Auto thrust is blue. Man, we are barely gaining speed. Look at our indicator. That's crazy. We'll wait till we come wings level, or at least start leveling out, and then we'll lower the nose a bit. And there we go. That is good enough. Good enough. Cool. Get some tunes going. There we go. Let me say, haven't had the time mess with fires. Maybe this weekend, nice. I've been trying to figure out why my sim is all of a sudden stutterfest. I think GSX keep throwing up an inspection error. Interesting. Ran the updater, did everything, but it still does it. I just want to know how to get the purple people out of the 737. But I must say mine, you know, not to rub it in or anything, but mine's been running pretty smooth, so I wish I could be like, oh, it's this, it's that, but I think it's, my guess is it's because of the update coming out next week. So I think that's probably got something to do with it. The only bad thing I gotta say about the Flywire is it looks like it got dropped as something to look like 3. Nah, yeah. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be a really cool add-on. Imagine all the Vatsim traffic of 380s. Oh boy. Seeing 380s at Burbank and John Wayne. Oh boy. But like cross the pond event for the whole weekend. Oh, so here's my Conflict of Nations game that I'm playing. So I'm in a alliance with Quebec and Florida, and this is all the area we own. Florida's taken over Cuba. He's fighting his way through here. He's got some ships. Couple airplanes. My main role is Air Force, so I have bombers, I've got strike fighters, I just upgraded them to F-15s, I got a couple tanks. These people are coming back, but these guys are all getting healed up. I got air-to-air superiority. Somewhere around here I have helicopters. It's probably at this base over here, maybe. No, where are they? Oh dear. Oh no, they're here. Yeah, so I got these. But yeah, so we're actually going to be going to war with Saskatchewan, British Columbia, and Minnesota is in their alliance. And then they own all of this. So this guy has declared war on me. But his alliance basically said, like, we're not gonna fight for 3 days. Like he's like, look, we'll take 3 days, we'll rearm, build up as much as you can, and then in 3 days we'll start the war. So I have 3 days to continuously build bombers, fighters, tanks, more troops. Somewhere in here I'm developing missiles. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be developing a conventional warhead. I don't think I'll have time to develop a nuke. I dropped a nuke on somebody last game. Oh, hold on, guys. So that's what I did. Yeah, that's basically how I guaranteed myself 3rd place. Is I dropped a nuke on this guy's capital city and wiped out all of his industry, so he couldn't make nothing. So then I just had to clear out the rest of his troops. But other than that, let's see how and where. Intel chat, there we go. Go away. I don't know, I hardly ever play on computer, but I might start. It's kind of cool. So yeah, and then you also have to have resources, right? So to feed the war machine, you need like manpower, rare materials, and they all are variant off of what you're building. So like bombers and fighters use a lot of supplies and electronics. You know, this like troops just take a bunch of manpower. Oh no, what the, go away. But yeah, you can develop, where's the research tree? Coalition diplomacy, there it is, research. So heavies, so I have these that AWACS. I'm in the process of developing some AWACS. My next upgrade will get me the the B-52, and then I'm going straight, if I have time, I don't know if I'll have time, to develop a B-2 bomber, and then you can get a B-1 Lancer. So yeah, started off as North Carolina, left all this stuff like, and there's insurgents, like these little rat bastards will come through and take over the city. See, like, ran by insurgents. So I once upon a time owned that city. How do you get them in? Because I don't have any people. So when I updated my, what do you call it, GSX one day, it just gave me a little click spot. Like, do you want passengers in them or not? And I said yes, thinking like it's literally going to be, you know, real passengers, not these purple people. And now they're just gone. Like, I can't get them. Like, I can't click a box again to make it come back so I get them away. The Eddie has, wait, my GSX has been fine till now. Midway, 380s at Midway. Oh, I'm telling you, like, they'll be doing the RNAV, that circling RNAV thing in the Midway, left, right, and center. Check the DMs. All right, hold on. I wonder if your purple people has something to do with that thing in GSX where we had. That's what I'm thinking. Because I don't have them in this airplane, right? They'd be popping through the windows. Don't have them here, but they're in the only the 737-800. Like, they're not in the 7, 9, or the 6, 7, or 9. It's only in the 800, and I don't want them. I really don't want them. Oh yeah, the Max 7. Yeah, I wanna fly one day when they're fixed or, you know, approved. Yeah, they look good. Cool. So we get over the mountains, ensure we're over them, and then we make a turn to the north for about, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. Quick flight, hour. It was like an hour and what, 10 minutes, something like that. There we go. We'll enjoy some mountainous views. But yeah, I don't like, the only reason I don't want them is because we, like, maybe to some people, excuse me, it's not a, you know, doesn't make a difference, or, you know, maybe you just simply don't care. But like, when I go to take screenshots, let's see, right, like, I don't want this. You know, I don't want those stupid little purple people. Like, I just want a normal, you know, screenshot. Like, this one I had to fiddle with it so hard to not get the people. Like, I had to get the angle just right, but it is what it is. DJ, oh, hold on. What did I do on my check ride? The flight portion, we did our cross country, but we only went to the second waypoint. So he had me fly to the first waypoint, which I made very close. It was like 3 miles away from the airport. And then we started going to the second waypoint, and then that's where he was like, all right, I'm sick, what are we gonna do? I said, oh, well, my next waypoint is actually an airport, so I would start looking at, you know, I started looking up the weather, figuring out, you know, runways, listening to AWAS, ASOS, whatever they've got, tuned into the CTAF, started getting a game plan, and then he's like, all right, cool, you passed that, that's all I wanted to see. And then we basically did our landings. So he's like, first one, obviously, we will do a normal landing, we'll go and land. Then when we took off, he said, we'll do a soft field takeoff. stay in the pattern. We'll come back, we'll do a short field landing. We'll do full stops. So all of ours were full stops. Then we did a short field takeoff. Soft field was first, then a short field takeoff, and then we came and did a soft or a short field landing, whatever one I didn't say. So short field, soft field, we did those both, and then we took off, tuned the Charlotte VOR, did one steep turn, like literally one, and that was it. That was all my check ride was consisted of. And I didn't even really have to fly to the VOR. He wanted me to tune it, center it up, listen to the Morse code. That was it. But that was all I did. And then my oral was even better because I listened to him talk about his airplanes. I really didn't say anything. He's like, you should have a weight and balance paper. Mm-hmm. Like, he just looked at it. He's like, he literally looked to see if ink was on the paper. Like, I probably could have put anything on that paper. And he like, all right, cool. Yep, perfect. Looked over my nav log for like 25 seconds. Just wanted to see if my waypoints ended where he said we were going. Then he's like our oral, like he asked me like 2 questions. He's like, oh, okay, what's basic med? Told him, okay, cool. Talked about his airplanes. And then he was like, could I fly my airplane on an IFR flight plan? I was like, based on all you say it has and doesn't have, no. He's like, cool, because I can't. You ready to go fly? Like, sure. Oh, yeah, I am actually. Sure am. And that was my check ride. But yeah, go into your check ride, expecting the worst, and then, all DPEs have something that strokes their ego. So if you walk in and you see something in that person's office, like models or a placard, like, oh, you went to this college, kill time. That's all you gotta do, is just kill time. Like, because as much as you don't want to be there for 7 hours, they don't want to be there either. So, obviously don't sit there and milk the clock, right? Like, don't sit there and be, oh, I see you have a pink sock, and oh, you got your nails done, and then they're gonna know. That's your death sentence. Like, when they see you, literally stalling intentionally, like, that's your death sentence. But if you can kind of slick your way into something like, oh, I see, you went to the University of Ohio, the Ohio State University, go Buckeyes, the big old ego stroker. My guy was in the military and he liked warbirds, so as soon as I walked in, we started talking about, we hit that off for about 45 minutes. So use those to their advantage. Every DPE has something that, strokes their ego pretty good. What you could do, to even use that as a pro tip, some DPEs will stack up more than one check ride in a day, right? So that's if you can kind of finesse your way into, like, oh, do you ever, how many of these these check rides do you do in a week? And they're like, oh, I do 2 a day, 3 a day. Milk the clock, because if somebody's behind you at, say, a 1 o'clock appointment, you got to get out of there before 1 o'clock. So if you can kind of milk the clock, eat up 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, right? Like, you got to get out by 1 o'clock. Do it. My DP, he's like, I only do 1 a day. He's like, I don't want to have 2. I don't need it. I was like, okay. So I was kind of whatever, but yeah. The art of finesse. I'm telling you. You learn how to finesse, boy, you will be in good hands. In good hands. I know we got a step climb here somewhere, but oops. Hey now. There we go. I don't know why I use this one when I could literally just use this one. Perf. There should be. Maybe that's a Boeing thing, but I could have swore there was something that was like an automatic step climb. But either way, the ELB waypoint, this one, waypoint, no. Fix info, maybe? No. I don't know. Because that we technically have to step climb up to 370 for that one. So we'll just keep an eye out for it when we get there. I use the same thing in interviews. I look at people's LinkedIn info and always... Exactly. Just to know little things like about them. Yeah. Little ego stroker. Give me 1 second. There we go. But, nah, dude, you'll be alright. You know, and then hopefully tomorrow when we go live again, you know, you'll come back with a little paper certificate and a whole great story of how you are the United States' newest private pilot. But yeah, I'm rooting for you. I would say good luck, but you know, like I've been saying, you don't need it. Like, you'll be just fine. Let me take a gander at the weather here real quick while we're in cruise. Weather right now is 200 at 4, Cav OK, 29 and 26, okay. Humidity is 84%. I'd hate to be there right now. Whew. 1010. Okay, so we might, because it's also right on the water, so we might have some fog. I'm going to anticipate it. Power on, power off stalls. I didn't have to. I specifically didn't have to, but keep this in mind. Every DPE for every rating has things that they harp on, right? Like, oh, one thing I did do was an emergency descent, and my specific DPE wanted me in the yellow. He even told me, he said, get that thing in the yellow. So, you know, some might harp on stalls where they don't harp as much on a turned around a point. I didn't do a turn around a point. I didn't do stalls. I literally did one steep turn. Like, you know, you're supposed to go left and then instantly come back to the right. I only did one. So I think his big thing was like, look, you know, if you fly the airplane correctly, right, as a private pilot, if you know what you're doing, then you should never get in the area of a stall. So he didn't really test me on it, but he also was like, I am a big believer in emergencies, right? Like, and I don't train people to learn the procedure of an emergency. I train people, or I harp on the emergency, so that way you know how to get out of the emergency or get out of the worst situation. So he's like, that's why I have people get into the yellow. Okay, I get that. You know, there's a guy here in Myrtle, one of the DPs they use, who, from what people are saying, he doesn't do VOR approaches on the instrument check ride. He's like, you're not going to use them. Like, he's like, I expect you to learn how to, or know how to do or work a VOR if I ask you about it. But from all the students that I've spoke to, 5, 6 of them, none of them did a VOR approach. He did LPV, ILS, and that was it. Like, oh no, an RNAV approach with just a plain Jane RNAV, but that was like with a failure, so a partial panel, an LPV approach, and then an ILS approach, and then he had you go do a couple other things, and that was really it. Like, I'm like, huh, okay. But then there's another lady here who actually makes YouTube videos, and rumor has it she's one hard DPE. Like, Lyft is actually trying to get out of using her because she hates 141 schools. What is her name? Cindy Holman. This lady, I should say. So if you ever watched her videos, she's a DPE down in Charleston, actually. And if you bring up her videos, rumor has it that's your death sentence, because she'll instantly like hammer you so hard with questions because you're like, oh yeah, you're just trying to stall now. She catches on it and then nails you so bad that she just bam, yep, you're failed. Yeah, I mean, these actually, I don't know why, because I've watched numerous of these videos, but yeah, she's a DP down by Charleston. And let me tell you, lady's a stickler. Sure, she's nice. Stickler. Need a 747 bat. Yeah, that'd be nice. A 7.4. I wouldn't mind having a good 400. Not one bit, my friend. But yeah, they want to get rid of her because, for that reason, she hates 141 schools from what the going word is. Like, basically, she thinks that 141 schools are just cranking out incompetent pilots, like, feeding them through a fire hydrant, and they're not getting all the they're not getting all the the knowledge. So she's like, oh, if you're going to these schools, then you should be an Einstein. And then she tries to hammer you like with knowledge that a DPE knows. So it's just like she walks you into your deathbed and bam. So Lyft don't want her no more. Don't get me started now. I'm telling you, nah. He said, I personally don't care for the 8. Give me the 400. The 8's cool. Like, I've got nothing against it. But yeah, if I had to pick, like, do you want a 400 or an 800? 400 all day long. Like, without a doubt, a 400. But, like, let's see. Like, I mean, who doesn't, like, you don't even have to like aviation, but if you see an airplane, whoops, like this, it's just cool. Like, oh yeah, that was a greaser. Yeah, like, they're just cool. Inaugural flight landing in San Diego. Good grief. 777, that'd be cool. That would be, well, it's coming in about 2 months from what they say. But yeah, I mean, just look at that thing, dude. I don't want to say useless, but A2 or whatever we have is perfectly fine. Yeah. I mean, if they could make it to the point where, the door is open, it's a proper cargo variant, ooh, I would take it. But, smack that one in the runway, hello. But yeah, like, I'm cool with it, because I don't even fly it anyway. I think I've flown the Dash 8 4 times. Yeah, that was smooth. Yeah, for a freighter, that was nice and smooth. Oh, you can't even see it. But yeah, I would love to have me a good 400. 777, I'm pretty excited for. Yep, they're making the Dash 8 freighter mod, which I'm really excited for. Like, just because I wanted something else, you know, for cargo. Like, the 300 freighter is fun to fly. I haven't streamed it yet, but I've flown it a good amount of times, like off stream. I just like jump in and fly it. You know, I think just having, I guess, modern, right? Like a modern freighter would be kind of cool. Personally, don't care for the 8. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I like them. They're cool. You know, I respect them. But 400 all day long. Yeah. Like, I'm kind of the same way with the 757. 300, yeah, it's cool. You know, I don't hate it, don't love it. It's a cool airplane, it's a 75. But the 200, all day long. All day long. Hope they fixed the... Oh, so it's not like that flying disc? Like, it literally looks like a CD player just... Or a CD just spinning really, really fast? Yeah. Here's one. Here's a question for you. 767-300 or 767-400? Which one do you like better? Because it's like... To me, when I see them, like... I kind of put the 767-400... more in the category of like a 777. Like, it'd be like the 777-100 instead of the 200. Like, they could be the 100, 200, and 300. Yeah, yep. The 200 with some winglets, baby. Yes, sir. Don't really care for the X with 300 all the way. See, I need to see an X in person because I think the 777X looks gorgeous, but I've only seen it through you know, YouTube. I am not. I've never seen an X in person, but I mean those massive, like those engines. Oh, they look so good. Yeah. So I just need to see it, but I would probably go with the 777X over the 300. Whichever has winglets, 300. The 300. Carrier dependent, even though it's 2 carriers to like 50. Yeah. That is true. What I think about the video, so when it was live, I was pissed. I was like, if you literally made me wait 4 hours, right? Like they said at like 2 o'clock it's going live, or 4 o'clock, whatever. It's going live at 8 o'clock. So if that was it, I was like, if you literally made me wait 4 hours for a 2-minute video, I'm sick. And then on top of that, like, I wasn't a subscriber, so I went to go type, and it was like, oh, you need to be subscribed to this channel for 4 hours. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, are you out of your mind? I thought it was cool, right? Like, I think it's a good airplane. It looks good. Some of the textures are a little wonky, but I've got nothing bad to say about it. It has the same charm as the 8 compared to the 4. I get that. Yeah, but the Q&A... Yeah, the Q&A kind of... I was like, okay, yeah, you redeemed yourself for that one. Like, you just saved your bacon. Because he actually answered a lot of questions that, you know, I had, you know, and everybody else in the world had. So I'm looking forward to the 777. You know, and I'm happy, like, I'm really happy that they're making the 300 first. Like, because if they would have made the 200 ER and LR come out first and not the freighter, like he said, the freighter is going to be its own specific model, I'd have been pissed. I'd have been like, yeah, because I really probably, truth be told, I probably won't buy the 200. Like I guess you could say, like, for me, how Kev said the X and the 300, the 777X and 300, like that's me with the 200 and the 300. I see a 200, it's cool, it's big, like, but if I see a 300, I'm like, oh yes. Some yeah, won't really go nuts over the 200 ER or LR, but the 300, yes sir. The freighter, more than likely, yeah, I'll probably pick it up. Just can't wait for the Javiation Southwest Max. Yeah, absolutely. Southwest, United, American, obviously. Then you can go to Europe. You can get like a proper Buzz Air. I think Malta, TUI. I think doesn't KLM got a couple? Yeah. I mean, I just want to see some cool liveries on the Max. I can see that, but like, why only two? Might as well get like the 777 300 and the freighter. No, I'll get the 300 for sure, and I don't want to say definitely. I'll more than likely get the freighter. But yeah, for me the 200, it's just one of those airplanes. Like I never really loved it. I never hated it. Never loved it. But a 300, oh baby. I caught the Q&A afterward. It seems like 2 months. I love seeing the 300 at Charlotte. Yeah. I'm just like, you see a 200, they're cool, nice. But you see 300. Are they sending more 300s to Charlotte now? Because they were like, when I was there, they were few and far between. Like you catch a 300, either one, it was a diversion of some sort, or it was the last minute LA tail swap. Like it would come from LA and go right back to LA, or it would come from LA and it would go to Miami as a either a tail swap, or Miami needed like a 300, so they'd send it to Charlotte. Malta, Ryanair, Norwegian, yep, Iceland, Fly Dubai. That's yeah. Qatar has the Max 8 as well. I'm kind of curious to see that. Really look for. Max doesn't have the EGT gauge. Nope, does not. No sir. The 200 with Pratt Whitney, nah, nope, never really. That's probably the reason why, because I never cared for the Pratt Whitneys. They've never tickled my fancy like a GE90. Like, let's see, got. Where is it? Nope, that is the Valor Jet. Where are they? Show yourself. Where are you? Nope, too far. Because I had a video. I know I have a video of a 300 and a 200 parked right next to each other. I just gotta find it. Oh. I thought it was a video. Maybe. Oh, I guess it's just two photos. Select this one, select that one, and then here. There. Oh, I lost him again. Where are you? Ah, here we go. There. Prats are nice on a 7.4 though. Yeah, I'd imagine. I've actually never been on a 7.4. It's like one of my top bucket list items is to get on a 7.4. Here we go. So obviously there's a 300, and then there's a 200. Yeah, I mean it just doesn't tickle my. It's, don't get me wrong, it's a nice airplane, beautiful airplane, but it's not a 300. It's just simply not a 300. Where is this? Like, there's this, big old G90, man. Like, what? Like, just look at it, dude. Like, oh, hoo-wee. Last couple of flights I've seen an evening move at. Ooh, really? Okay. Hopefully it'll be easier starting the max 8. It's basically the same thing. Like, it has to be, because for a common type rating. So it's, I mean, you have bigger screens, right? Like bigger screens, the knob switches. So on the 800, you can have the new or the old knob switches for the engine start. That's that, and then the overhead. I think minus the whatever you just said isn't there. The APU EGT or whatever. Yeah, it's, other than that, it's really the same thing. It has to be for common type rating. It's one of the planes that looks better stretched. Yeah, that's really all it is. Like, it just looks better stretched. Yeah. Stig, I watch Stig a lot. Stig is cool. Yeah, it's crazy that mechanics have to know, pilots, right? Like, you think of a pilot, you only have to know the airplane you fly. Like, he has to do 7.3s, 7.8s, 777s, 319s, 320s, like, fix all that stuff. So in between 777 release, we get the max. So it's not, yeah, like he said, basically we'll just wake up one day and then, in between the 777s, there will be a max. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. So we'll cross this one and we'll climb up to 370. And I think this will automatically do it for us, but we'll go ahead and request some new wind data as well. Yeah, it's trying. Bow rotor motoring. So is that like in the Neo when it says motor or cooling or some, like, there's that little indication. Like, I only remember from X-Plane. You have to wait like 2 minutes. But interesting. So it's motoring. Is it kind of like cooling the engine, or like what is it doing, if you know? They've got to come out with a new METAR. This one I'm looking at is an hour old. So one's got to be hour and 3 minutes old. So it's got to be coming out, reasonably soon. Okay, it's like a cooling. Okay, okay. Yeah, because wasn't one of the problems with the Max that the temperatures get so hot that whatever the special material is in the engine, it like eats itself. Like it basically melts itself. I guess it makes sense. PNG is released in 300. Yeah. Yeah, there's about 800 of them. And I'm sure I wonder if they have any 300s on order. Like, is there on order? Or are they like no more ordering because you're going to get the X. Let's see. Playmaker still has unfilled orders of the 777-200LR, the 300ER, and the freighter. Really? Okay. Of the two, hold on. There's 17 300ERs that are on order to Pakistan International. Okay. The Russian flag carrier Aeroflot is expecting to take a delivery of 3 of them. Yeah, right. BOC Aviation, a Singapore-based aviation leasing company, has an order for 3, along with 55 Maxes and 3 787-9s. KLM will take 2. Okay. And a UAE-based leasing company is also expecting 2 777s. Okay. That's all for the 300. Interesting. So yeah. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's the ice. The anti-ice. I can't remember. But I could have swore like there's something to do with the Max that it'll heat up so bad that it basically like melts itself. But I couldn't tell you if I mean if you know, then yeah, you're right. Like I just remember there was something about the airplane that something gets so damn hot that it literally just melts, eats itself. So I'm like, huh, interesting. Okay. Just don't do it while I'm on board. Alright, so we're actually pretty darn close to our... Oh, perfect. 180 at 6, few at 2,000. 29, 26, 1011. Okay. New METAR. That's literally what I was waiting for. I was like, it's gonna come out. 1011. 29. 180 at 6. And then this approach is 450 with a DA. So we can basically have straight in landing RMP. We need to have 0.3. Wow, that's lenient. Normally they're like 0.1. Max 710. That. Do you think it's gonna make the Max 6? Remember that from X-Plane? I doubt it. I doubt it. But yeah, I remember it. that was a short little thing, man. That was kind of cool though. It was kind of cool. Cool. Let me just make sure that's pinned. Yep. And we are coming in from, I have no idea. Insert. Lovely. Flight plan. This one. Yeah, Advar. We need to be above 10,000. Yep, engine anti-ice. I'm quite sure they issued a bulletin out to most airlines to turn off as soon as they're out of icing. Old CFMs were more rugged, but also more. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I'm, like I said, I'm not going against you. I'm not betting against you. But I just remember something gets so damn hot it eat away itself. But yeah, that sounds pretty familiar. Mech 6 doesn't exist in real life. Whatever rendition we will see in Flight Sim is... Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't think they'll make it, personally. Like, I mean, it might be cool. But I don't... Yeah, if it's not something that's real, like, I don't think PMDG would go down that rabbit hole. So we'll put in 4,500 for our altitude here. But you know, what would be I think personally, would be a cool plane to have in the sim is the DC-10. I think the DC-10 would be kind of cool. Probably one of those airplanes where, like, if you're not a hardcore freighter, you know, freight dog, you know, you're probably not gonna fly it. But I think it would be cool just for, like, diversity, like to have an MD-11 and a DC-10. I think that'd be kind of cool. Usually makes popular ones. Yeah, like the HUD on that would be cool if they put a HUD in the 777. Like, I know you can add it. Like, it's something you can pay probably a triple $1 billion and have it. But it'd be cool. Josh, what's up, bro? How are you? How are you? How are you? Oh, that's right. There's it's a free one. They're military guys. Like, they're KC-10 crew members, and they're making it. Yeah. Oh shoot, what's their name? No. Yeah, it'll cut it. But yeah, they're making one. That would be cool. An L-1011 would be cool as well. Sad thing about the L-1011 is it was literally it was too advanced for its time. Like, that was the first plane that could ever auto land. If it would have came out, you know, maybe 10 years later, I'm not saying it would have been a smashing success, but, you know, it wouldn't have died, you know, an unhonorable death like it kind of did now. L-1011 is a pretty cool airplane. Did PNG have a DC-10? Did they? Google is our friend. PMDG DC-10. The first thing that comes up in the forums. Did I read that correctly? I doubt it. I think PNG have their hands full for the next... yeah. Oh, no. They may have. Wasn't popular enough to include in the sim. Phoenix was... Oh, FedEx is the only one to do it. Oh, man. Alright, there's top of drop. We'll start coming down. We'll get the seatbelts on. My allergies are killing me. Yeah, that would be cool. L-11 was a good plane. Never lost one to... Yeah, none. Like, I'm telling you, it was just... That plane was... It was just born, or born, whatever you want to call it, at the wrong time. Like, 5-10 years down the road, it'd have been just fine. There we go. Darn you. Cool. This runway is what? This is how long of a runway? 5,577 feet. Good lord. Well, we won't be going for a greaser on this one, that's for sure. Might have been the MD-11. I'm sure you heard Randazzo say. Oh, the three-holer. Yeah. Well, he's a Falcon pilot. Real life, he's a Falcon pilot. He owns one actually. But he also, well, so he owns one. He flies one. Maybe it's his own for business as well. But yeah, he is an actual type-rated Falcon pilot. Like when he came to Expo, they flew his Falcon to Expo. Six pieces of chicken with 4 sides. Yeah, the 6-piece chicken, 4 sides. Nah, I'm alright. Yeah, he likes his 3-holers. I was like, you dirty dog. I haven't seen an update of. No, there isn't. It's deep into beta. Like I have it, the early model, but it's not worth the time, right? Like. Because certain things work, certain things don't work, but it's like the thing that works relies on the thing that doesn't work, or the thing that doesn't work, you need to have the thing that... It's fun to go from A to B if you're bored, but it's not something you really want to sit around and fart around with, like, and try to fly it, you know, normally. Oh, what? It's the same as the P. That's so cool. Yeah, that's wild. That's so cool. I wonder if there's like an image of it, like on the web. It's gotta be. Oh, look at old Randazzo. That's his little profile picture. Is this his wife? No. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, but I really, really, really want to see his airplane. It's probably like, I don't even know, for all the small costs. Literally, for one Five Guys burger. And I'm not a huge Five Guys fan either. They're good, they're not, in my opinion. They're good, they're not great. Cool. 21 descending down to 4,500. We'll keep these off for now. We have all of our information in. We're definitely going to need that. Seatbelts are on. Everything looks great. Cool. said it's one they could do. Yeah, I think because he said they're talking to Boeing about something. I bet you it's about the 787. Like that's my guess. Like, and I'm sure it's probably like, do we really want the bulk of our stuff, right? Like, of our airplanes to go into, a high fidelity a computer game. Like, let's be honest. Like, we call it a simulation, but like, the rest of the world calls it a computer game. Not that 98% of us, 99% of us would use it for anything harmful, but like it's that 1%, 0.1% that would be like, oh great, we now have the way to train to take down a Dreamliner or something. Like, I don't know, like, or it's like, do we really want to take our stuff and put it on the internet? Like, I don't know. 777 actually the Dream. It's got to be one of the two. One of the two. Could be a 7.2. I never say never, but if they made a 7.2, I think that would be like, I almost think it would be going backwards. Like, obviously, yes, in time, it would be going backwards. But, like, think of it in this aspect. Like, how many of us would truly buy the 727 and fly it, one, pay the PMDG price, and two, fly it enough to, make it worth the years of development? I wouldn't even buy it. Like, simply because I'm not one, like, I don't like to sim airplanes that you have to go VOR to VOR. Like, if I want to fly VOR to VOR, then I'm going to jump in, the G1000 or a clapped out 172, and I'm going to do 50-mile, cross country. Like, I'm going to go San Francisco to LA flying VORs. Like, I don't want to do that for 3 hours. Like, some people love it. Like, you fly the BA 146 or something. Like, yeah, you love it. Me, that's why I don't have it. As much as I want that airplane, I think it's a really cool airplane. I simply don't want it for that one exact reason. It can't be a 7.3 Classic. I mean, like I say, you never say never. But, like, that's diving into specific niches, right? Like, if you have just a 737 NG or a Max, everybody could fly. Everybody would bat their eye. Oh yeah, I'll buy it. I'll fly it. But if it's like a Classic, like, some people just simply don't want to buy it because they don't want to learn all the gauges. Yeah, in real life, great plane. Sim, hell no. Like, yeah. That's what I think about it. Yeah. Clapped out 172. Heck yeah, man. It's like when you go to the flight school and you're like, yeah, I got this 172. It's, $150 an hour. Dude, that thing's clapped out like a mug. What are you talking about, $150 an hour? Yeah, I don't have, nope. If I know they're making the 146 that has the screens in it, I might scoop that one up if I have to watch V1 fly it. Good and well he gonna fly it. But other than that, no, I have no interest in it. I don't see the point in simulating a typewriter on a gaming PC. That's how I feel. Yeah. Couple 727s here and there. Yeah, they're like, aren't they like they're like cargo variants that either one go to South America out of Miami or like they're up in Alaska or something. Alright, let's see. What do we got here as this constraint? 4,500, so 11.4 for 4,500. We'll go ahead and get these on. Cool. Look good. We're on profile. Wonderful. The Embraers would be cool. That would be cool. I really hope that the FSS, whatever you call it, the 175. I really hope that turns out to be a good airplane. Because in any sim, there's not really been a good 175. There just hasn't been. Like, so I think, especially when I become a pilot on it, I think it would be cool to, you know, fly it in the sim. Like, yeah, you know, because it's like it's easy for like flight deck to sim, V1 or, you know, like all the other pilot to desktop streamers that fly, you know, the whatever they fly, 320s, 330, whatever. Like, but you can't even replicate it at 175, and it's actually a cool airplane. It's an advanced airplane. Like, in some ways, it's more advanced than an Airbus. Like, it has more, you know, technologically advanced systems and whatnot, sensors in it than an Airbus does. But there's just, I'm not saying a simulator needs to get that in depth, but this flight sim FSS one, like right now, I could build a better paper airplane. Man, I gotta blow my nose one more time. Hold on.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Oh, thank you, dear. You're godsend. Oh, the 208? Yeah, that's fun. Flare started with a 727 back in the day? Really? That's cool. That's pretty cool. You know what I've really been wanting to get into? I just can't ever wrap my head around the price is the Mad Dog. Really want to fly that plane. I think it would be kind of cool. But it's like almost, what, 80, 90 bucks or something like that? Keeping up with it. It seems like they've made some great improvements in the last year or so. Yeah, they have. I think when I finally get my hands on it is when they put in that custom FMC. I think that's when I'm going to get it. Oh, you got to go to work tonight? All right, bro. Be safe. Great chatting with you. Talk to you tomorrow in the server of somewhere. But good luck. Be safe. See ya. Alright, we are pretty darn close. Let's see, probably put a fixed ring in here, that'd have made sense, right? We'll go here. SKSM 01 and 10 radius, thank you. Cool. So we're not, like I said, we're not too far. We're probably about 15 or so miles. Simon, how are you? Welcome aboard. Happy Tuesday to you. Legion Retro on the Mad Dog. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Uh-oh. What are you doing? 3, 2, 1, go. 3. I was going to say, don't get me started now. Yeah, that, you know, the you know, chrome metal, that was great. American didn't. Maybe it was the DC-9, but didn't Northwest have DC-9 or MD-80s? MD-80 West. Maybe it was in Northwest Orient. No, that's a DC. Yeah, that's a DC-9. Oh no, they did. Look at. It's a long bowling shoe. It's like one of them size 15 bowling shoes. Cool. All right, here we go. Pop that on. Pop that on. I think in the bus, right? You press approach. Yeah. Glide slope. Final. The final localizer-ish type deal. Cool. An MD-83 charter. What? Who? Like what? Who? What? Talk to me, Goose. American IAE. That'd be cool. I'd have to see it. Andrew, what's up, man? How are you? How you doing tonight? Let's go flaps 1. They are out, sorry. And we're good. We got basically everything we need until airport in sight. I'm just going to start the replay now, or else I guarantee you I will forget it. Oh, ship. Yes! I think that's a boat. Better not be a rock. No, that's a boat. No, that's a rock. Yeah. Look at that. Through 200. And then for our approach, if we indeed have to go missed, runway heading to 4,000 feet on a 007 heading to SM402. That's actually impossible. Hold on. Climb on heading 007 SM402, then make a left turn until 404 on a heading of 0, or then a heading of 091 to Gigis, and then enter the holding pattern while you're climbing to 4,000 feet. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. Second time in a row I did that. Go gear down. There we go. Clear to land. I think it was Texas men's basketball first. Ah, okay. Okay. Armed. There. Flaps full. Landing checklist. Landing gear is down 3 green. Flaps are full. Spoilers are armed. ECAM's all green, no blue. Go around now 2 to set at 4,000 feet. Landing checklist is complete. Ooh, bars. Ooh, man, I should quit my day job and become a rapper. My airplane. Stable. Or configured. 1,000 feet configured. Damn, we got a tailwind. Hopefully this switches around. Well, no, it's not, because it's actually 118 something, 15 something. So we'll have a 5 knot tailwind this whole way in. That's great. Configured. My rudder pedals are just whacked out, dude. Like, there's no reason these things are this touchy. There. Oh boy. Whew. Yeah. Well, we're down. Man, that runway's short. I wonder if it's because I have both a tiller and rudder pedals. I don't know. I really don't know, but it shouldn't be that touchy. Right? This airport's tiny. So, I mean, 357, I'm not even mad at that. Because look at this thing. But yeah, my biggest thing is I want to figure out how to just cut down the sensitivity of the rudders. Like, I feel it's way too touchy. Like, way too touchy. Alright, slow down there, speed demon. Hello. I was gonna say, I hope we don't take the tail off this Falcon jet. There. Where can we park? Let's park at... There. Oh, we can even go a little faster than that. Let's park at... Oh dear. They don't have anything on the charts. Okay. Five... Can we go to 4? The gate? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Avianca. Yes! There we go. See if we can go 2 for 2, making these ladies dance. I don't know, that might be... Oh, this will get it. That'll get her to dance. Park brake. Off. When do we touch? Not bad. Not bad. No bounce. That's really all I care about. Bang on the center line, right in the zone. That's not bad at all right there. Cool. There we go. Go away. Parked a bit askew. What are you, crazy? You marshaled... What? You marshaled me banging on the block there, sweetheart. Yeah, she's crazy. Picky little bastard. Okay. Well, heck. That was fun. That's a name, I'm telling you. Yeah. I was board a carrier right before I got on the stream. I was out there, what do you call it? Cat ones or one wire or whatever. I was shooting those all night long, and then I was like, well, I better go back to my part-time job flying airliners. Kind of scared to see what Volanta gave us, because those never match. Oh no. We won't show that. That's up there. Cool, but what is this runway width? I'm curious. It is where you go? Where you at? Oh. Wow, it has almost a 20-foot difference in elevation. Almost. It's like 16? Yeah, 16 feet difference. Won't tell me. But either way, that's a narrow little runway. Cool. We'll watch some deboarding here, and then we'll actually show them. That's cool. Oh, that's super cool. They even keep going. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we got to come back here again. We got to go to all three of these airports again. Not in the same order, but... Okay. Yep. You got me sold right here, bud. Walk through the employee door to go to Frisbee. But the simple fact that they literally walk all the way through the jetway, in the jetway at that, like they're not, you know, on top of it, they're not halfway through it. Impressive. Impressive. If we were to ever come back here, and I just close Volanta, where could we go? Go this way. Up that way. Yeah, we go up in here. Or over here. What do I got? What do I got over here? Oh yeah. Curacao, Aruba. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. What is it? Syracuse? I think it's how you say it. I don't know. But yeah. Okay. We'll be back. Grenada. That's where Warden goes. Okay. We'll be back for sure. I never heard of it. Now, how you gonna do that? Yeah, that's cool. That's a pretty cool little airport we just discovered here. Alright, I've seen enough offloading. We'll go over to this. Panel states, ready for takeoff. Activate. Let's go to the doors. Close the doors. Get rid of that. Put the flaps back to full. Arm the speed brakes. Jump up top. There we go. Awesome for land. Our research gives Frisbee resident fathers. That dude, man, if he was my neighbor, I'd tell my wife, look, we gotta move. Like, you see our neighbor? He's probably the type that's out there, like, cutting grass with scissors. Like, there we go. Let's go see how bad we stuck this landing. Look at that boat, baby. Where's that rock I saw? Oh no, it was a ship. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, my eyes didn't deceive me. I was like, I knew there's something out there. I thought it was a rock. With with his propeller engine as he's getting the prop wash calculations. He's out there just, you know, calculating the calculations of cornbread as he's cutting the grass. Dude's a nut. Out there. Well, the peak torque factor of my propeller and the grass, and if the sun hits it at exactly 6.2 degrees centigrade, then we should have perfect physics for X-Plane 12. Okay, bud. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with the landing. I just wish that I didn't swerve, you know, all the way from one side of the runway to the other. I think this landing here fits the script of this teeny tiny little runway. Yeah, like I don't know when I land, I'm like, huh, do I use the rudder? Because that's pushing me all over the place. Do I use the tiller? That's pushing me all over the place. I'm like, oh god, like I don't know which one to use. Let me try this thing again here. Can never really get it. If we go off here, I believe, right, Kev? We're gonna make the Kev view work, or make an honest attempt, and then it's that. Okay. Here we go. While listening to his lobster music. For real. I'm telling you. Oh. Please work. No, you should be following the plane. What are you doing? No. Okay. Nope. I've made an honest attempt. Cool. Well, guys, we'll rock out to a couple more replays here, but I am more than likely going to leave you with those. I really hope you enjoyed these two flights. I thought they were fun. Something different. We were in the States, you know, last week, so we'll spend this week out of the States tomorrow, as long as I'm still alive. Don't get killed by the warden at some point. The honest-to-goodness plan is to indeed go over to Barcelona. We'll fly up to the French Riviera. And then we'll go from the French Riviera down to Barcelona, then back up to Marseille. So it's like Montpellier, Barcelona, then over to Marseille. So if you're not doing anything, as always, love to have you. We'll try to keep that grease streak going in the triples or the 737. We're rooting for D-Champ, as he literally just said peace out. He's got his check ride tomorrow, so hopefully all good news comes back with him tomorrow. And yeah, so enjoy the replays. I'm literally about to actually do like one more. Whoops. There. So I will leave you with it. Guys, have a great rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Most importantly, stay dangerous. I'll catch you next time. See ya!